What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be exactly showing you how to do raids. Whether you're just a beginner or just want to awaken your fruit, or just get stronger, or just get better in the game, or get fragments. We're gonna get into what fragments are. Yeah, so basically, before you can go do the raids, there will be a door here. So in order to unlock the door, you're gonna have to put red, blue, green, blue. So the door should open. Yeah. So, okay. Now, this is a raid area, and I'll be explaining it, and I'll be explaining what you can do with it. So, okay. So you are wondering, what even are raids? Raids are a type thing in a game, a mission, or like a wave type game. Like you can say it's a mini game, but very useful mini game. You can awaken your fruit. Yeah, you heard me. Fruit awakening. That means you're gonna have much better fruit, and faster cooldowns, and much more dealing damage fruits. And also, depending on the time you complete the raid, there are exactly 12 minutes in a raid. Depending on the time you complete it, you're gonna get the fragments. Like if you do it less than 2 minutes, you will get 1,000 fragments. If you do it less than 2 minutes, it will give you less than 1,000. If you fail to do the raid, it will give you at least 250 fragments. Yeah. So basically, those are raids. And before we start doing raids, I'm gonna have to tell you something. Now, to do raids, you have to at least be level 1,100. But if somebody is hosting a carry raid or something, like somebody's carrying the raid, hosting, you can join it if you're less than 100. If you're less 1,100 level, but you can join at what level you want. But if you are hosting, you have to be level 1,100. Yeah, so, and to guarantee win the raid, I mean not guaranteed, but if you want to win the raid, make sure to have like a healer type dude with you in the raid, but you don't need to, or a Buddha user, because the range Buddha does is absolutely insane, dude. And I'm still on my grinding stage, so yeah. Before we get into it, there is something actually very important before doing raids. To actually start doing raid, and if you're wondering where am I, and who the hell, and if you're still in the first sea and wondering where the hell is he, I am in the second sea. I'm in the second sea. And if you're wondering what island it is, it's hot and cold in the lab area, like diagonally near the Kingdom of Rose, right beside the green zone. So it should be easy finding that, and you're gonna be in the cold area actually. And to actually start a raid, you're gonna have to buy the microchip, or give him a fruit, a physical type fruit, like I mean, you can choose whatever fruit you want, but I do not recommend you doing mythicals or these good type fruits. I recommend you doing rocket, spin, or spring. I don't know why, but I never use blade because of the rework. Yeah. Now, if you want to actually awaken your fruit, you're gonna have to select the raid type fruit, if you know what I mean. Like you can select if you're using flame, you can do flame raids. If you're using ice, you can do ice raids. You can say. And if you're using the fruit, after you complete the raid, you are gonna get teleported to a weird place, and it's gonna and your first ability is always gonna and the first ability you're gonna the first ability for an awakening you're gonna have to use always is gonna cost 500 fragments. Like the first ability you're gonna awaken, it's always gonna cost 500 fragments. But the other abilities, you're gonna have to grind more raids. Like you can't do one raid and then unlock the next ability. No, like there must be like one that costs 5,000 at least, 5,000 fragments, and you're gonna have to do 5 raids, like depending on how much fragments you have. But yeah, for example, let's take easiest raid. Now for me it's actually the dark raid, but people think flame is the easiest, but oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're gonna give him that. Gonna have to do a dark raid. Yeah. So, you get the microchip. And remember, you can only acquire the microchip by buying it or trading it from the scientist. And you have to be at least be level 1100. By starting a raid, you're gonna possibly click here and it's gonna turn yellow. Once it turns yellow, you can go away. It says loading map here. Okay. Welcome to the raid event. Some of your special abilities has been disabled. Enemies will, like what I mean by abilities, your instincts will be gone. You don't have double jump, only like if you do ability. But I'm gonna show the gameplay of a raid actually here. It's pretty easy for me because my level is way higher than them. Yeah, and like I said, raids are exactly 12 minutes. You have to defeat your enemies it's like I said, it's like a wave type game you can do. And these enemies could get a bit annoying actually, like the tanky ones, or has a bit more defense. And the first island is actually done. Let's do the second one. And the last raid, like the last island, and what I mean by annoying is this, but the last island in the raid is gonna have a boss, and bosses are like very hard depending on the raid you're using, but dark raid boss is pretty easy. And remember, bosses are always gonna have awakened fruit, so yeah. Pack him up. Yep, like what I mean by tankies, they have like these weird floating white stuff. White, like gray stuff floating around them, and they're harder to kill, but not for me, of course. They'll have like more defense, and Island 2 is cleared. Yeah. Oh, where am I? And the third island in a raid is actually pretty interesting. You're gonna get new enemies, and the enemy type is gonna be a darkness user, or a flame user, or a quake user, or these enemy fruit users, if you know what I mean. Until we get one. Here's a bone. Yeah, you saw that. There's a darkness user here. They're harder to kill because they have more defense, but it shouldn't be so hard. And yeah, the fourth island is just like the third, but it's gonna have 3 tanky darkness users. Now and what fruit I recommend you to use if you're fragment farming is absolutely Buddha. But if you want to awaken and you're still weak with your fruit, just let your friends carry the raid. Just let your friends carry the raid, or if you don't have friends, well, I don't know what to do for you actually. Oh yeah, find someone who can host raid in a public server. You can host a raid in a public server, or carry and host a raid. So, like tanky dark users are much more harder to kill because they have much more defense. Like I said, they're already built in defense in darkness users, so making it tanky would double the defense of it. And the fifth island, I'm gonna show you the boss fight. Until we get there. Now keep in mind, I'm only doing a dark raid, but you can do whatever raid you want. But if you're like just became level 1000, if you just became level 1100, I'd recommend you not soloing. But if you want to solo, I recommend you doing dark raids or a flame raid. But remember to use Buddha if you're fragment farming. If you want to awaken, well, get a squad, because you might be too weak with your fruit, or you're just good. I mean, you do you. So much hits. Rengoku's so good. If you want to know how to get the Rengoku sword, please like and subscribe so I can get motivated to do more videos and upload more useful tutorials. And like raid stuff. And no, the raid isn't over actually. Like a full guide to first or second sea or third sea. The raid is probably no, it's not over. What is these guys doing up here? And the raid is done. Yes, you get 1000 fragments, like I said. And you get actually a lot of belly from that. And what I mean, you can use fragments too. You can talk to this NPC, Bloxter, to get a stat refund, reset your whole stats. You can only talk to him when you have 2,500 fragments. He's gonna say this unless. And here's a leopard user. And there's other type NPCs you can do. There's like the barista. Wait, let me actually get a new recipe. I don't have. Well, let me get the slimy green one. It's gonna cost you 1,500. I'm gonna give you this cool cutscene. And I successfully bought the aura color. And let's give you some pro tips. Now here are some tips to not get absolutely destroyed, toasted, or whatever you call it in a raid. Is to have a squad, have a Buddha user with you, or have a healer like a sound, or you can have a Buddha user with you. Make sure. And you can have a Buddha user with you because Buddha is so good, like you just saw in the raid I did. It's so good. Wait a minute. 5 hours. But basically, yeah. These are some pro tips you should do. But if you're using a Buddha, I recommend you. Is sword maining. Sword maining is so good, especially if you're using Ringoku or a true triple katana. I'm gonna show you how to get the true triple katana when I can. Yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. I haven't asked a lot for that, so please, it's my dream. I want to be a good blox fruits YouTuber. And yeah, peace out. Have a good day.